I'm Connor Madsen, and I am an artist.
I'm Avery Davis, and I am a musician.
I'm Shay Holbrook, and I am an actress.
I'm Sebastian Rowland, and I am an athlete.
Together,
we are MDCA. MDCA is a pre-K through 12th grade. We have chapel every single day. We have an awesome campus and loving teachers. We have state championship teams and outstanding test scores and so much more.
We want to build and improve upon last year's PLI's group's theme. Our new theme is I Am, We Are. Something our school has is that we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of singing, we have a lot of artists, we've got a lot of people that like to play football, soccer, different sports. We have a lot of kids that look to excel in their classes. But we have three approaches that we want to bring together. We have community, individuality, and faith. And we ultimately want to bring people closer to God and to each other. Kids come to our school and we want them to feel welcomed, right? We want them to feel appreciated for their talents as well. I was bullied 8th through 9th grade. I was, mistreated and wasn't really happy with the way I was. But this was at my own school, of course, not at MDCA. So, but it made me shy away from, the extracurriculars that I wanted to do. It made me shy away from God too. I don't want kids to come to our school and feel that. I want our kids to come and feel welcomed and appreciated.
Community. I believe community is one of the most important things in school and in the world. Community is when we work together and bond with one another. Community in school is cheering on your team in a football game or going to the school play. Just being there is showing support, but we want to take it a step further. We want to have groups of kids made up of athletes and artists and performers and everyone in our school, and we're going to call them packs, like dog packs, since our mascot is the bulldog. These packs will meet up at different times for chapel, and we'll get to know each other, begin to build each other up, and visit more games and plays and art shows. As Christians, our relationship with God and our relationship with others are the most important things in life. When I was 9, me and my family felt like God was telling us to move to Florida from Virginia. I was originally homeschooled, and I tried to make some friends with kids in my neighborhood, kids at church, but I couldn't really seem to. Finally, I made it to Mount Dora Christian, and I started forming relationships and friendships, and we just want people to have this community because we want people to feel like they're part of a family. We will have pack bonding activities. We're going to have more pep rallies and after-school activities to bring us together. We'll bring the cheerleaders out during the pep rallies and do lock-ins where we can play things like Ships and Sailors and Mafia. We'll have a field day where we can do team-building exercises. Anything that will help us come together as a community and a family.
The world today is trying to get everybody to be the same. In some countries, you're only allowed to worship their God. Women in the Middle East today are forced to wear hijabs. Soon, everyone over there is worshiping the same God and wearing the same clothing. What about America? We're trying to oppress different races, cultures, and beliefs. Since when are we supposed to look down on people that are being different? People all over the world are being killed for being different. Did you know 90,000 Christians were killed in 2016? That is one death every 6 minutes. There is 1,440 minutes in a day, and if I did my math correctly, it's 260 Christians died every single day last year. Jesus was so different. He was hated and he was also killed. But the one thing Jesus had was individuality. He didn't care what people thought, and being different was kind of his thing. What would Jesus do can easily be answered for everything else. What did Jesus do? He was different, and we should be too. We want to reach people's interests. Our school is very sports-oriented. But what about the kids that don't enjoy sports? The musicians, poets, gamers, and bookworms. We can have fun nights on campus where we can have guitar circles and let people jam out, pick a book and read it. Have poetry and freestyle nights, and that'll be quite interesting. Have gaming nights where we can play Yahtzee, Monopoly, and Xbox. Opportunities to express themselves. We have so many artists and musicians, why not showcase the talent? We can work out times where art students can come on stage and show everybody what they've been working on. We can have talent shows for musicians like me, actors, singers, and everything else, even water bottle flipping, to showcase. We want to promote confidence. It's okay to be different. We have a kid who's nationally won competitions for yo-yoing, and me, who plays guitar. At At a talent show last year, we put him and I together. And it was a train wreck, but we worked it out and it looked good at the end. Football players leave practice early to go to drama to practice for the spring play. A state cross-country runner who sings and dances like nobody's watching. But there's only a small handful of this. We want more uniqueness on campus. I was raised in a normal Christian household. We went to church and I was baptized at age 9. Last year I started to stray from my faith. Without one Christian's individuality, I would not be the Christian I am today and telling you what I believe. So be different. It can make an impact on someone.
Faith. Most of you know by now that faith is something I'm really passionate about. Student involvement is one thing I see you lock in. We have chapel every day, something I really enjoy. But the thing I see is the teachers and faculty are the ones leading it. Sure, we have a student every now and then leading, but it's just not enough. It's never going to be enough. Personally, for me, I find it easier to learn easier from a student just because you're able to relate to them more. And, you share the same problems most of the time. Morning devotional is another thing. We came up with an idea that before school, about an hour or so, have breakfast at Chick-fil-A. I mean, come on, who doesn't like Chick-fil-A? I mean, I do. Just share the word of God and just help them become a better person when it comes to faith. And outside school worship. I see today that, even me and myself, that we think that we have better things to do than, worship God. And I think that's just something that we really need to focus on. And challenging each other. No one likes to speak. I mean, I had to learn. But a friend once told me, in order to be comfortable, you're going to have to start off uncomfortable. And that's how I started. Before I came to MDCA, I never grew up being a Christian. No one in my family was Christian at all, so I believed in a God, but, I just never followed His word until I came here. I self-taught myself into it. Probably one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. Now, you may be wondering, why? Why am I wanting to do this? The book of Exodus, chapter 3, verses 14 through 15. And God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Moreover, God said to Moses, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial to all generations. I'm going to talk about what verse 14 says. It says, I am who I am. It's funny that God quotes I am in this verse because Exodus means exit in Greek. That means whatever situation that you're going through, whatever mountain that you're facing, whatever struggle that you're dealing with, God is the exit of that situation. Exit, Exodus, exit. God is the exodus of that. God is the exit of that situation. Look around. We weren't here on accident. God's looked at us on our bad side and our good side. But He knows deep inside that we were the ones meant for this. 1 Peter 4:10. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Now, the first thing I thought about this was the color test. God made each and every one of us differently. Greens, oranges, blues, and golds. Sure, we may have our differences in the end, but in the long run, we come up together as one to make the world a better place.
So we're going to try to improve our school with faith, community, and individuality. Like going to Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. I might get there 30 minutes and eat some more food. But I like Chick-fil-A. And you add in some God, I'm going to be there. And we got game nights. I've never played Xbox, so I want to go play Xbox. And more about pep rallies. The best thing as a 6th grader was a senior and junior coming up to you and saying, hey, do you want to play a game? Like, okay, that sounded weird. But hey, do you want to... Anyway, you get what I'm saying, like ships and sailors. Okay, so people need to be themselves. Find who they are to know who they are. I am a musician, but together we are children of God. I am a musician, but together we are a community. I am a musician, but together we are MDCA. Thank you.